it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Sagittarius for the first half of July 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com. Everything will be in the description. If you would like a personal or private reading, make sure to watch your Moon and Rising signs because this is a general reading, so it should give you a little more clarification. Now, let's just get to it, Sagittarius. What do we have going on beginning of July? I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of like really intense energy happening, but a lot of it is really for good. So just breathe deep, but let's see what we get. Two of Cups. I'm going to tell you too, when you watch your Moon and Rising signs, so many of the same cards are coming up. I'll be really interested to hear different people's Moon and Rising signs and if you're getting the same cards, because it's like really freaky actually how it's happening right now. Energy out west is totally different. We're actually in Washington State by the ocean, and I've never been on the West Coast before, and it's really cool, but the energy is really intense, totally different out here. All right, and you've got this Five of Cups. So here's the deal. Yes, you've had some kind of disappointment. Something did not work out. 3 cups spilled out on the ground. But look. There's these 2 cups right here that are like upright. And, you know, hello, all you got to do is just turn around and you can see that these 2 cups are upright, still full. Like there's still opportunity here. And then, hello, 2 of Cups again right here. So whatever has gone on or has gone down the pipe, this is done. This is not coming back. Whatever this was, and oftentimes when that happens, it ends up being something that really wasn't good for us anyways. So once it's done and gone, at the time you're just so focused on the loss that you just can't get over it. But when you can take a deep breath, turn yourself around and see these 2 cups that are upright, and you can focus on that. Whether it's a relationship with yourself, which this time it does feel like that in the energy in the beginning of July with a lot of people, whether it's the relationship with yourself or with someone else who's really important to you, that is something that you will know, you know, because like I said, it's a general reading. But whatever that has to do with, definitely really focus on that relationship. And I really feel like right now it is with yourself, because this disappointment, a lot of times we blame ourselves. I think it was Cancer and Libra that I really felt were like kind of beating themselves up about something. And so if that's a Moon and Rising or Rising for you, very possible that thing carries on. A lot of times when there's a disappointment, we blame ourselves and we're so upset we can't see the good that's still available to us. So here you go, look at this 3 of Wands. When you can stop and see the good that's available, we can reestablish the trust you have with yourself. That's what I really think this is right now, is the trust that you have in yourself. You're able to plan for the future. 3 of Wands, all about planning for the future, all about where am I going from here. And when you can start to trust yourself again, you are able to make those plans. You're able to put yourself out there and make a plan for the future. When you can't trust yourself, obviously, you know, you can't make plans because you think that you're not going to do the right thing. And here you go, Devil card. I couldn't even breathe there. I was like, oh. The Devil card. All about bad habits, old habits, making bad choices. And I don't feel like in this particular energy of the beginning of July that it's about like drinking, smoking, you know, doing drugs, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's much more about falling back into old habits. Like I said, like not trusting yourself and, you know, staying mired in disappointment, you know, focusing in an area that's not productive. I think it's much more of that. So just be really watchful so that you don't waste time focusing in an area that is not productive for you. You don't waste time focusing on a loss that you've had, but you instead focus on what am I going to do next and how am I going to learn to trust myself again so that I make good choices. It's much more that than focusing on where you've made whatever mistake you think you've made. And look at that, you got the Fool. So like, hey, that's awesome, because now once you reestablish that trust within yourself, you start to make plans for the future. You can actually make plans for the whole different thing. And I really feel like you want to do something completely different, like than where you had experienced that loss or made that mistake. You're really ready to do something totally different, and that's exciting. And look at that Ace of Swords. So if you aren't ready yet, the idea is coming, because the Ace of Swords, that is mental ability and agility and acuity, and it's an opportunity from the universe, you know, that's saying, here, this is a good idea. And that's what I'm telling you, is that you will have this flash of like, if you don't already know, you will know. And if you do already know what it is, you'll know when. But either way, this beginning of July is, wow, it is super intense. I just can't wait to hear from everybody what you have going on, you know. And I listen to these readings myself afterwards, and because I never remember what they are really until I hear them later, and I'm like, oh. So I'm really interested. The beginning of July, it just seems like a lot of stuff is really going to go down, and I'm really interested to see where that comes. And look at, here we go again with this Devil card. Bad habits. Watch out for the bad habits, the mistrust in your own abilities, the oh, I'm never good at anything anyways, oh, it'll never work out, oh, I'll never be able to, people will think I'm stupid. That, trust yourself. Don't fall back into old habits of like thinking that you don't know what you're doing. You are turning over like a whole new leaf. I really feel like you're ready for something completely different, and everybody may not understand, and that's really not your problem. Like, what other people think or anything else has nothing to do with you. And look at this, High Priestess. So not only will you be getting this major intellectual moment where you really know where you're going and what you want, and you have the opportunity to expand on that and actually take the step, but you have the complete and total intuition on your side of really knowing, really a deep knowing of what you need to do and what you are capable of. So don't let this is, I love when this card comes up, this Devil card, so don't freak out about it. Doesn't mean like anybody's coming to get you. It more is like saying, hey, don't screw this all up, you know, like don't fall back into an old pattern of not trusting yourself, because you know what, you really know more than anybody else what you want and need. So just don't fall back into an old bad pattern of not trusting in who you are. Okay, let's see, get a little more information and I'll let you guys out of here. Look at that, where it takes you. 9 of Cups, at a point of really feeling your wishes and dreams, really feeling fulfilled, and feeling like, wow, I'm really getting somewhere. You deserve that, okay? And look at the Empress. So that, you had the Fool over here before, remember, like taking a step, doing something different, and the Empress is about giving a gift of yourself, opening yourself up to like, this is the gift I want to share with the world. And you have that Fool, and you have the Ace of Swords, you know, the opportunity and the intellect to actually just do that. And it's really going to fulfill you so much to be able to open yourself up and give that gift, share that gift. You know, if you've got like a side hustle of something that's really super creative that you love, or, you know, whatever the case might be. Maybe you want to have a child, adopt a pet, I don't know. But there's some gift that you want to give of yourself. This is the time to do it. And look at this, 6 of Cups, childlike joy, almost playful joy and happiness. It makes you, I feel like it makes you giddy is the word I keep hearing. It makes you giddy to even think about expanding in this way. So really put all your effort into that, versus like that Devil card, you know, worrying what are people going to think. Who cares what they think? You don't have to live your life. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It matters what you think. And if you get to experience this kind of emotional fulfillment with this kind of childlike joy while you share whatever gift you have, trust me, the gift that you have, there is someone out there that will truly and completely appreciate it. So don't worry about what other stupid people think or what they say or whatever. None of that is really your problem. It's not relevant to you at all. I just want to get one more card for my Sagittarians. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. 10 of Cups for my Sagittarians. Yeah, this puts you in a position of being extremely fulfilled, happy, making such progress. And one other card came up with it, and I'm going to talk about it really quickly, and then I'll let you go. King of Wands. This is about doing what feels good to you. The King of Wands does not do anything that does not feel good. He is all about, this feels good to me, I'm going to do this, I don't care what other people think, this fulfills me. So that's what I want you to do. Do what fulfills you. Don't pay attention to what anybody else thinks, because it's really not your problem what they think, it's theirs. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya.